You are watching the English Bulletin of Binh Phuoc television station and newspaper. Underline now the headlines of today's news. Opportunities for Binh Phuoc to develop tourism. Binh Phuoc developing e-commerce. Prime Minister chairs government monthly law building meeting. Ho Chi Minh City ranks second in Asia top 10 best street food cities. The southeastern province of Binh Phuoc issued a tourism development project for 2021-2025 and Vision to 2030 last April, which is expected to create a foundation for it to gradually build and develop tourism based on its existing strength.
The Provincial Steering Committee for Tourism Development has introduced specific tasks for 2023 and approved its operational regulations. With a leading role to play, the Provincial Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism is responsible for strengthening concentration on cooperative activities to develop tourism in the southeastern region. People's committees at the grassroots levels are in charge of promoting the management of tourism activities. Binh Phuoc attracted more than 720,000 visitors last year, a 173% increase year-on-year, and surpassing the annual target by 54%. The local tourism sector grossed more than 410 billion Vietnam dong in revenue, or 300% of the annual plan.
The southeastern province of Binh Phuoc has issued a plan to develop e-commerce in 2023 with a wide range of solutions to be implemented to promote the application of e-commerce by businesses and individuals.
The Provincial People's Committee has encouraged online shopping and non-cash payments. The plan aims to gradually change consumer shopping habits, provide e-commerce training skills for people and businesses, and encourage startups and the applications of e-commerce in production and business activities. The plan also aims to improve the efficiencies of state management in e-commerce activities, ensuring they are conducted in line with the law. Relevant departments are requested to coordinate with provincial departments of e-commerce and digital economy at the Ministries of Industry and Trade to support businesses with e-commerce activities, select capable enterprises to sell products on domestic and foreign e-commerce floors, and participate in the Vietnam store on the e-commerce floor. The departments were also tasked with co-organizing the online Friday shopping day, implementing periodic and irregular inspections of e-commerce activities in the province, and handling any legal violations in the field.
Now, in order to mobilize people from all walks of life to participate in building a green, clean, and beautiful and safe cities, the People Committee of Dong Xoài City in Binh Phuoc Province has launched a movement called Labor Day for a Young City.
After 3 months of implementation, the Voluntary Labor Day has received a warm response from agencies, units, communes, wards, residential areas, and organizations at all levels. Public areas are to be cleaned up once a month. The movement has attracted a large number of people from all walks of life who engage in practical deeds such as keeping streets clean, green, and safe, growing flowers along streets, and donating cars to install lighting and camera system on streets. Each citizen responded to the Voluntary Labor Day with the smallest action, such as cleaning up the areas where they live and study. This mass engagement expresses the strong determinations of Dong Xoài to build a green, safe, and beautiful city.
Now let's take a look at the top stories around the country. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính chaired a cabinet monthly meeting on law building in Hanoi on February 23rd.
At the meeting, participants discussed and gave opinions to building 7 laws and draft laws. They include the Capital Law revised, Law on People's Air Defense, and Housing Law revised, among others. In his speech, Prime Minister Chính said the party's Central Committee, the National Assembly, and the government have highly focused on implementing 3 strategic breakthroughs, including institutional improvement. He also pointed out institutional problems which should be urgently addressed, stressing that it is necessary to pay more attention with greater responsibility to the building and improvement of institutions. 2023 is a crucial year in implementing the 5-year goals and plans for the 2021-2025 period, and the building and improvement of institutions play an important role in this scheme, he stressed.
The search and rescue team of the Vietnam People's Army has concluded their working trip to Turkey to join recovery efforts in the earthquake-hit nation and return home.
Speaking at a farewell ceremony held for the team at Hatay Airport, on February 22 local time, Vietnamese ambassador to Turkey's Oh Sun Hai noted that the Vietnam People's Army Group, along with another from the Vietnamese Ministry of Public Security, has been highly appreciated and won the trust of local residents and authorities as well as international forces. From February the 13th to the 22nd, the team searched 31 locations in Antakya, helping to discover 15 sites with victims trapped under the rubble, including 2 places with signs of survival. They handed over the sites to the local rescue force to bring 28 dead bodies out. The 76-strong search and rescue team of the Vietnam People's Army departed for Turkey on February 12th night to assist the country in recovery efforts following the devastating earthquake.
The chair of the European Parliament Foreign Affairs Committee, David McAllister, has affirmed Vietnam is an important partner of the European Union and noted his wish for stronger cooperation with the Southeast Asian nation.
Speaking at a press conference in Jakarta on February 22nd, on the occasion of his visit to Indonesia and Vietnam, from February 20th to 24th, McAllister lauded the achievements Vietnam recorded in cooperation in trade, investment, environment, and energy. The EU appreciated Vietnam's support for the EU-ASEAN relationship, he said, highlighting the Vietnamese delegation's constructive engagement in the ASEAN-EU summit, commemorating the 45th anniversary of their relations in Brussels, Belgium, last December. The EU is steadfast in its view on the need to ensure the rule of law in the East Sea, as well as the vital importance of ensuring peace, stability, security, and freedom of navigation in the region, McAllister affirmed. Given challenges regarding climate change, the EU is working hard to assist ASEAN member countries to shift towards greener and cleaner energy, the official said.
In the first 2 months of 2023, export activities through border gate of the northern mountainous province of Lạng Sơn have increased drastically, particularly shipment of farm produce.
To create optimum conditions for exporting enterprises, authorized units at border gates have implemented solutions to facilitate quick custom clearance. Statistics of Lạng Sơn authorities show that over 1,360 batches of fruit with 220,000 tons were shipped to China via 5 border gates in the province, namely Hữu Nghị, Tân Thanh, Đồng Đăng, Chi Ma, and Cốc Nam, in the first 2 months of this year, a year-on-year rise of 140%. To better facilitate export activities via border gates, border guard, customs, and quarantine units at border gates continues to enhance their coordinations to promptly address problems arising in the process of custom clearance, while promoting technology application in inspecting and controlling vehicles moving through the border gates.
Canadian travel magazine The Travel had listed the southern metropolis Ho Chi Minh City among the top 10 Asian cities that can be considered a dream for every street food lover. The magazine revealed that while most eateries dish out their baguette sandwiches, squid porridge, and barbecue pork from old-fashioned restaurants, plastic chair and table on the pavement are where locals prefer to eat their meal. In fact, some stalls even specialize in Vietnamese coffee and pouring cold Saigon beer while belting out local tunes via loudspeaker. The magazine suggested that visitors hopped onto a Vespa and whizzed through the vast streets of Ho Chi Minh City to enjoy street food experience unlike any other. Now that's all for today on BPTV News. Thanks for your watching and see you next time.